Hello, everybody. Happy Sunday. This is your girl, Gigi, and I have my partner, Andrea.
Hey everybody.
Happy Sunday, Andrea.
Happy Sunday. What a beautiful background.
Thank you. It is a beautiful background, and you see some people walking. That's beautiful. um, how was your morning?
Wonderful, wonderful. I'm all
Rest
excited.
day,
Yes. I'm
Sunday.
excited about the people that are joining us on the journey. Uh,
Yes.
yes, I'm just excited about I had great affirmations this morning. I got feisty with my comfort zone. I got mean and I told it what it was gonna do. And just yeah, I've had a great morning. Pumped up, a lot of energy, a lot of excitement. I'm
Yeah.
ready. I'm ready to kick subconscious and the old habits in the butt.
Tell me about it. I'm super excited about our recording yesterday night and
Mhm.
sharing our reasons for doing this with our private Facebook group and asking them if they are ready also to take that challenge, the 90 days challenge with us. And a lot of them have responded with a yes, and also providing us their goals and their dreams and their purpose in life. Those the one who know it, and I am so excited for them to be able to be plugged in with our mastermind group and also start their journey from day one. I am super excited for them, and I can't wait. I can't wait. I can't wait until we all get together and share more about one another and everything. So, yes, 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 yes. This is good news for me.
Yes, the decision is the first step. They made the decision to
Yeah.
do something about their life, and that's so exciting because that's the first step.
Yes, yes. The responding, the calling by saying yes, because it's not for everybody. Everybody's not ready for the journey, but those who responded with yes, they are definitely ready for it, and we are happy to take them to the next level. And we are reaching out to 1,000 people, so we are going to keep on going until we get our goals accomplished. I am super excited for that. Yes, and also our partner Edit was with us, and she
Yes,
expressed how much fun she had doing the video and seeing the response from the people that want to do it. So that's it's amazing. It's amazing.
yes, she
And
was. She's already reached out to us this morning, telling us how excited she was. She had trouble sleeping last night because she just was so excited. Stayed up
yeah,
later, got up early, and it's
yes,
wonderful.
yeah, it's amazing. It is. It is amazing. And if you want us to start discussing our book today,
Okay.
that would be great.
Okay, so today we're going to start out with a story that the author Joseph Murphy wrote, and he had a malignancy of the skin. And he says here, over 40 years ago, at the writing of this book, over 40 years ago, I, from the writing of the book, I resolved a malignancy of the skin through prayer. Medical therapy had failed to check the growth, and it was getting progressively worse. And so he was talking to a clergyman, and this clergyman had deep psychological knowledge. And the clergyman explained to him the inner meaning of the 139th Psalm. And in the 139th Psalm, it says, "In thy book are all my members were written, which in continuance were fashioned, when as yet there was none of them." The clergyman showed him his watch, and he said, This watch had a maker, and the watchmaker had to have the idea first in mind before the watch became an objective reality. And if the watch was out of order, the watchmaker could fix it. My friend reminded me that the subconscious intelligence which created my body was like a watchmaker, and it also knew exactly how to heal, restore, and direct all of the vital functions and processes of my body. And then this is the key sentence, but that I had to give it the perfect idea of health.
Yes.
Healing, everything we need is inside, it's available, but we've got to give our subconscious the idea. We've got to have the picture, the decision
Yes.
in our mind. We've
Yes.
got to see it in our mind first. We've got to give it that picture. Right now, it's going off the picture we have in our mind. It can be based off fears, based off society, based off habits. So many different things cause sickness in our body and sickness in our finances and all. So we want to give it a new picture. And that's what he did. And he received healing.
Yes.
I love that story. And this is how he prayed. He said, I prayed in a very simple way as follows. My body and all its organs were created by the infinite intelligence in my subconscious mind. It knows how to heal me. Its wisdom fashioned all my organs, tissues, muscles, and bones. This infinite healing presence within me is now transforming every atom of my being, making me whole and perfect now. I
Mm-hmm.
give thanks. I give thanks for the healing I know is taking place now. Wonderful are the works of the great creative intelligence within me. The Spirit of God is within us. The Spirit of God is within you.
Mm-hmm.
Everything you need,
Mm-hmm.
you already have. You've just
Mm-hmm.
got to get the picture in your mind and convince yourself that it's yours.
Yes.
Isn't that wonderful?
It's very wonderful, and um, it'll allow you to believe in yourself,
Yes.
instead of having to reach out to someone to be able to give you whatever that you are desiring. It allow you to trust in yourself, because you have a partner, which is the Spirit of God that is in us, that is going to guide us to accomplish whatever the desire that we want to accomplish. And for him, it was healing. And he prayed that simple prayer that is happening right now, and he was able to heal himself. And like you say, being unsatisfied with our goals in life is also sickness. Not having a financial freedom is sickness, because that is our desire. And once we discover it, actually we have the Spirit in us to fulfill that desire for us, then we need to be able to learn how to be able to practice it, to align it to what we want from inside to outside. Yeah, it's very powerful. It gives you that I can do it power.
That's right. That's right.
Yes.
And in the movie The Secret, there's this lady in there that tells a story about having breast cancer,
Yes.
and she healed herself within 3 month period of time. And this is what she said she did. And she didn't take any chemo, radiation, or anything. But every day, all day long, she would say, Lord, thank you for my healing. God, thank you for my healing.
Yep.
And she would go about her day and she convinced herself. She felt the emotion of that healing. And also, every night, her and her husband watched something funny on TV, and they laughed and laughed before they went to bed.
Mhm.
So laughter's healing. You can listen to doctors
Yeah.
talk. Laughter is healing. And that's what she did. Every day she said, thank you for my healing, thank you for my healing. And she laughed a lot.
Mhm.
So whatever works for you that's positive, healing is yours. Healing is yours.
Yes.
Yes, the
Yes.
Spirit of God's within us. Isn't that
Yeah.
exciting?
It is very exciting to me.
It's
And
exciting to me and to us because we know it works. I
yes,
haven't
that's
had to have healing, but I have financially. I've had a healing in my mind,
mhm.
so many ways. I've had a healing in stage fright. Yes, you
Yes.
know?
Yes. And there's, first we need to be healed internally. Then it will be able to see the outside result. If it is finance or whatever it is, then we need to be healed the inside. We need to get out of that limiting belief, and from the inside, then we'll be able to see the success coming up, from outside the world. So yeah, absolutely. And I want to read where he says at the bottom of where you just finished. He said, I prayed out loud for about 5 minutes, 2 or 3 times a day, repeating the above simple prayer. In about 3 months, my skin was whole and perfect. Now, yeah. Now, yesterday, actually, on our closed group, someone have asked me with the message that I posted. I start posting that message, which is, one a day vitamin. And the for yesterday, which is day one, I posted, I love myself. And one person who asked on the group was, how often do I practice it? Do I visualize it? Uh, if we can just apply based on what he says right now, he says he prayed out loud about 5 minutes, 2, 3 times a day. So for that day, for example, like I posted, I love myself. If we can practice that word out loud, I love myself for about 5 minutes, 2, 3 times a day, and by repeating, the prayer, which is that message or that vitamin for that day, then it will be able to stick in, and we'll be able to internalize it, and then we will start to hear that voice, and then we will start to get that picture. And another way to have the visualization is that to cut out a picture, because we know we think in picture. So to cut out a picture, that's going to allow us in the vision that we want to see ourselves in. What is the best version of ourselves that we see ourselves in? And in the beginning, actually, that might be very difficult for some people, because most of us are taught not to believe in ourselves, not to see ourselves as beautiful, but we are beautiful, all of us. We are perfectly beautiful. We are created in the image of God, so we don't need to compare ourselves with another person. So we just need to find out what is our own beauty, and we always want to enhance that. So when we're visualizing, we need to figure out what is our best self. What is our best self from our inside? Our higher power is telling us that we should be. Then draw a picture based on that and follow that. It's not a person that you see on a picture of, a video, or none of that, because that's not us. So, and so hopefully, the person who asked us that question will be able to receive this message and be able to draw out from inside and see our own beauty, because we are beautiful inside and we are powerful. And I always compete with my own self, because I believe, when we know, I mean, there is a weak side of us, there is a strong side of us, and the strong side of us, which is our divine self, our powerful self, and that power wants always to grow, and that power always doesn't know anything about failure. So I always strive to match to that, and that's my beauty right there. If I can just get us, as high as that, that's all. I don't need to compare myself with Andrea or the next person or the next person, because God gave me my own blueprint. I have my own fingerprint that nobody can have. So
Yeah,
please, let's just follow that, and that's just amazing for me. So and then also he says, as you can see, all I did was give life, giving pattern of the wholeness, beauty, and perfection to my subconscious mind, thereby I cannot even pronounce that.
obliterating or destroying.
Yes, the negative image and pattern of through the lodge in my subconscious mind, which were the cause of all my trouble. So it's like we've been saying, it's all about clearing out, clearing out that negative talk we've been taught. Some of us, we don't even know who taught us those negative thoughts.
No.
So it's just, let's implement it with positive image, positive talk, and which that's what he did to heal himself, because that's the truth about us. The truth about us is beauty. The truth about us is, happiness, healthy, and glory.
Preach it, sister.
And do you have anything you highlighted?
I just wanted to say it I'm so excited because I'm experiencing it. I have experienced it. I am experiencing it. And one of the biggest things is that I've fallen in love with me. I have always been so hard on myself. I forgive me for every mistake I've ever made. I love me. I'm beautiful. I'm wonderful. I have a service to give. I have a purpose. I love people. I have great things to contribute. It's amazing that I even think that way.
Yes.
It's a miracle.
Yes. Yes. Um, yes, it is. It is. Again, I think it was Jim Quick, the one I shared last time. He said, if you losing any confidence, he said, go learn about your brain.
Okay,
He,
yeah. Because
yeah,
yeah.
he is right. He's
It's right.
right. And, yeah, it is. But yeah, I trust, your message, my message will get through those people that really wants to change and who wants to be able to learn with us. And please pick up this book and read it with us. And also we will share more books that help us walk this journey and be able to also develop our own confidence as of right now, as we speak, because I was not like this, and you're for sure you were not like this. And we are growing more every single day because we are understanding and learning. And also I have learned recently, I cannot say who exactly I learned it from, but it was he says, be open for everything and attached to nothing. Be open for everything and attached to nothing, meaning our mind. If our mind is open for everything, then we will be able to learn and take in new information. Uh,
Okay.
and if we are, if we're not attached to anything, then we're not going to be hurt. We are willing to let go, negative informations, and even some positive informations. If we are too attached to it, it's not a natural flow, and it's not going to have a natural flow. So because of that, to me, yeah, I am so open for everything. And and I'm going to learn as I go to not be attached to nothing, pretty much, because it's just, I found it to be very powerful. And just another example is actually, I think it was also Jim Quick who said this. He said, in order for us to learn something new, we need to empty out what we have learned. So the example that he gave is like, in order for you to put a new water in a glass, you need to empty out the water that is in it. So in order for us to put more water in it, it needs to be an empty glass. So in order for us to learn something new, we need to, allow ourselves to say, I'm going to clear out the mind. I'm going to be open about this and learn. And also say, I don't know anything. Let me learn. And that's how we can get a new information. And that's all I can say and share for today. I trust everybody will get benefit out of this. And if you have anything to share with them, please go ahead and add your wisdom.
I've shared enough crying and I'm good for today. I think I've spilled it all.
It's a happy tear, honey. It's a happy tear. All right. Thank you very much for watching us today, and have a beautiful day. And bye-bye.
Bye.